Welcome back to the channel. Let's go over all the Premier League latest transfer news and rumours.
Let's do it.
Let's go into it. Oh, and before we get into it, we mentioned it last week, but remember to click the link in the description for the Fantasy League.
Yeah. Make your team. Join our league. You got a chance to win £100.
100 big ones.
£100.
That's it. Only stipulations are obviously you need to join before the season starts and also be a subscriber. But yeah, getting it to
completely free to
win.
enter, so you might as well just have a go.
Yeah, give this guy a run for his money. Right, let's kick things off then. West Ham are being busy, looking at spending some of that sweet rice cash already.
Sweet rice cash.
I've seen they've linked with Harry Maguire, which is a bit of a mad one. Yeah,
I don't know where you get your links from.
I get them from sources.
You come up with some right random
well,
ones.
obviously,
Curtis Jones one the other day. I've not seen it at all.
I've seen loads of it.
Go on, give me Harry Maguire.
Obviously, Harry Maguire basically is surplus to requirement now.
Big word
he was announced yesterday. He's no longer the United captain.
So they said they want to get rid then?
Well, essentially, yeah.
Okay.
And West Ham have come sniffing. I think they've put in a loan request, but that's been rejected. But I'm assuming if United want to offload, it's going to be a buy. It's too old to
that's one of them that is there going to be that many takers? West Ham might be able to wait on that one and then get him loan later on.
I don't know. No, I think Harry Maguire, yeah, he gets a lot of crap, but I think in the back five, he's actually all right. If he was on the left side of centre back, I think he could do a job.
Do West Ham play in the back five?
I think they did a little bit last season. To be fair, I might be wrong, but I feel like they did play a bit.
I think he could do a job for a team like that, but I don't think anyone's going to go and splash much money on him.
I mean, 25 million realistically. Right, okay, you'd probably no. I'm just plucking a number out of the sky with that.
Fair.
But that's the thing. If United want 40 plus, then it's not going to happen. Because obviously they probably want to recoup some of that 80 mil.
I could see that dragging on a bit, and then maybe later in the window they're going right. We'll do a loan with an obligation to buy or something.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is the obligation. Most of them want an option because if they don't, perform,
or even an option or something, I can see that one dragging on.
An option.
I can't see anyone paying over 25, 30 for him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I don't know what his contract says, but yeah, that's some good, interesting one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, but obviously they're trying to. No, I wouldn't. No, he's not good enough. West Ham and Spurs different levels though.
Are they? One's won a European Cup final last year.
Yeah, all right, mate. I was going to say West Ham also obviously trying to replace Rice. Links with Ward-Prowse, McTominay, but the one that's actually tickled my interest is Palhinha from Fulham.
That's the one I have seen.
Yeah, okay.
I think you're just making the rest up. Yeah,
45 mil bid rejected.
I saw it yesterday and I saw that apparently they want 60 and I saw they would bid 45 and I said to one of my groups, I was like, oh, surely we should be in for him. And then someone told me that it was 28. I didn't realise how old he was. I thought it was like 25, 26.
Yeah, because they got him from Sporting. I didn't think he was that old.
Yeah, he's 28.
I thought it was like 26.
I Googled it. That's what I thought. That's what I Googled it. So,
he's still good. He's still a good player.
No, he's a good player.
I'm a big fan of him last season.
No, good player. But he's just not the type of player.
Yeah, okay, that changes things. That changes things.
60 mil for him is crazy.
60 mil is quite high, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, if you were looking from a West Ham perspective, you get 105 for Rice. Okay, yeah, he's a little bit older, but he's a nice replacement for him. And then you've got, 45, 50 mil to go to
but
go buy someone else.
Do you think
go buy Harry Maguire with the exchange?
Imagine they paid 60 mil for him, right?
Yeah.
That's literally like over half the budget
defensive
gone, and he's 28 years old.
Defensive midfielder, he could still rock it for another 4 years.
That's not good business.
Is he just turned 28 or is he...
I don't know when he's played.
I mean, is he 29 this year? I want facts and figures, mate.
Right, I can find it if you want me to. But yeah, I just it wouldn't make sense for Fulham to sell if they signed him and Mitrovic is linked to go to Saudi.
Yeah.
If they lost both of them, they'd be in real trouble, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they're two best players last season.
It's one of them, isn't it, where he is worth more to Fulham than he is to the team buy. Does that make sense? So
I don't think
worth 60 mil for Fulham.
Yeah.
Easily, but he's not worth 60 mil for West Ham to buy.
I feel like that's why Fulham have put a price tag of 60 on him, is because, like you say, exactly that.
It's a bit like the Saha situation for years, wasn't it? He was worth more for Palace than anyone was willing to pay.
That's what I've been saying for weeks now, is like the price tag is what a team decides they want for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But on the subject of Fulham, just re-secured Willian basically anyway, so he's coming back, which is a great signing for him. Because
he was linked with Forest and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But if he can relive some of that form he had last season, for
sure. Yeah, he was decent.
He was a great player. Also, they're linked with Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, I see that, actually.
Which is a weird player to me, because it feels like he's been, like, you think a couple of years ago, he was like on his way to Bayern.
Yeah, I feel like he's
just never reached his potential.
Yeah, actually, what is it? How much are they talking?
I don't know, to be fair.
Like, if you're going to get him for like 10 mil or something, he's worth a punt, isn't he? He's the type of player that could be something great.
He's got that potential,
Yeah,
but then he's had that potential for so long.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's had a few injuries. And I mean, for 10 mil, if I was Fulham, I'd be tempted to have a punt at him.
Yeah,
if we're
sometimes
talking like 2025, then maybe not. But
yeah, sometimes them sort of players, you almost think, do they need just a run of games to find their feet?
You just need sometimes just need to take a chance on a player.
Because a little bit of a problem with Chelsea, like their youth academy, that they don't really get that game time. They show promise, but they never really get that game time.
That's not their model, is it? It's have the best academy in the country, bring all these players through and sell them for sell people who've not even played first team for 30, 40 million.
You look at what's his face? He's just gone AC Milan.
Tomori?
No, well, Pulisic has gone there, but Loftus Cheek.
Has he gone AT?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Signed, yeah.
All right, clear, aren't they?
But yeah, I mean they've sold over a starting 11 so far. I think and there's more to go.
I mean, like they're making silly money from these like players from their youth academy.
But then they could. I know obviously Mount you've got a decent wedge for, but there were them other players. They never reached that potential.
They sell them for like 30, 40 mil. They sell them for not. They sell.
We're just talking about Hudson-Odoi. Like cheeky tenner.
Well, I don't know the fees on that.
Yeah. But Wolves, Alex Scott.
Oh yeah,
from Bristol.
I've not seen anything of him, but I've heard that he's like.
I think he's,
and that's the type of player Wolves need to take.
100%. Yeah, I think any Premier League team should take a punt on him. To be fair, because I think Wolves have had a bid rejected for 20, but I think Bristol want somewhere over 25. So realistically, you put a 26 mil bid in, they can't really say no.
Except 25, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's a big risk though. But mind you, do you know Wolves paid?
Yeah, but
do you know? I say it's a risk. Do you know how much Wolves paid for that Cunha?
The 47 million one
like
that went straight back out on loan. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't think he wasn't that good, was he?
No, he only scored 2. I mean, he got promised, but 50 mil, that's mental.
Yeah, that's mad.
But you know that like Collins that they signed?
Yeah.
Collins?
Yeah.
Bought him for 20 mil.
Yeah, he's decent.
Played a season, looked decent. Do you know what they sold him for? To Brentford?
How much?
23.
That's
really weird. Yeah, but he's decent. Like he gets,
I know. Yeah,
it's a really weird. It's weird what's going on at Wolves at the moment. Doesn't really make much sense.
I think it is weird actually. Because I was just about to say, I swear they're under a bit of financial fair play, but then they've just signed someone for 50 mil.
Yeah, that was, yeah,
unless it was an obligation.
And it was not an obligation. He's not a 50 mil player.
No.
Screams money laundering to me.
Well, I mean, everything does at the minute. Newcastle looking to splash the cash again. 82 million bid for Napoli's midfielder. Khvicha, whatever his name is.
I've seen it, but it's waffle.
Why is that waffle?
Because I've literally seen things that they're trying to sell St. Max to fund Barnes. I'm thinking, how have they not got the money? But I think they're just trying to do it properly by the books. They're not going to go splash.
Yeah, I thought that, but they've had an 82 million bid rejected.
Your sources are wild.
My sources.
What are your sources?
They're my sources.
They're shocking.
I've got sources here, there, and everywhere.
You've not. You've got to have a barbecue on them, mate. Literally, your sources are off.
Well, either way, he's a fucking player, mate.
I saw it, but
he is
a top player. It's not
top
happening.
Player, yeah.
It's categorically tell you it is not happening.
Imagine if it does.
Yeah, well then I'll sit here and you can put a waffle or something on my head.
I will, 100%.
You can put something on my head. Whatever you
give
want
me any chance
you can put
a waffle on your
whatever
face,
you want
mate.
on the head, mate. Do
I'll
it.
put a dog turd on your face.
I'm telling you now, that is not happening.
Imagine if it does though, because
mad.
What's his name? Is it Torlino from
Tonali?
Yeah. Mate, he's decent. When it was the whole Madison thing, I was like, they're getting Tonali. I was like, oh.
You've seen all the videos of him like coming his training stuff. He don't look happy though, does he?
Does he not?
Have you not seen the videos of him and his missus like when he gets off the plane, they're like, oh welcome, and his missus like all like trying to like G him up, and he's just like, hello.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't want to leave it.
I don't think he wants to be there, mate.
Yeah, but hopefully because he's a player. And I was like him, Bruno, and then if they get that, the other guy.
I was going to say
that'd be
about
dangerous.
Completely contrast. I was going to say about Newcastle. I can't understand why they're not just going to buy Barnes for 30 million. Like,
yeah, it's mad.
Why they got to sell St. Max to fund it? It's mad.
Why are they selling Maximum to?
No, I get that.
I don't.
I get that.
I don't think there's a vast difference.
How doesn't like him, does he?
Why?
How doesn't rate him? He doesn't play him. He doesn't rate him. He obviously, I don't know if he doesn't work hard, didn't track back enough, or they fell out or what. But he doesn't rate him. He couldn't get in his team last season. But the thing is with St. Max, on his day, unplayable, but it's not often enough, is it?
Yeah.
And does he have end product? How many goals and assists did he get last season?
I think he's got a bit of end product.
I'm not sure.
He didn't play enough
last season.
Enough end product. I think he's got
injuries.
end product, mate.
No, he's a quality player on his day.
If you get him 20 mil, he's a snip.
Yeah. He's off to Saudi. We'll never see him again.
Probably. Well, I was going to say on the subject of Saudi, but before that, Palace are interested in Damari Gray. Do you know what? Do you remember when he first broke onto the scene at Leicester? I was like, he's a player.
He's another one.
And he sort of just fell off the radar. I think he got a big injury. And then Everton picked him up and he hit the ground running. Do you remember him and Townsend? It was when Everton had like a bit of financial fair play and I think they signed It was when Benitez was there. They got Townsend and Gray. I was like, that's a cheeky couple of signings on a free.
No,
and they both were banging in goals. But he's gone for Boyle again.
Yeah, so, he's very hot and cold.
I'm assuming he is going to be Zaha's replacement, but then Zaha's still training with Palace.
Yeah, it's so weird that he's not signed. He's out of contract.
Yeah, apparently he's trying to get fit.
What?
He's had 4 contract offers.
Right.
I think Fenerbahce, Saudi, Palace, and I can't remember the other team. And he's sort of choosing between them. But surely, if you're Zaha and you're expecting a big club to come in and no one has, like the biggest club arguably is Fenerbahce, you'd be like, oh, screw it, I'm just going to stay at Palace.
Do you reckon?
I'm loved there.
I think he needs to get a better agent.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. But a bit of a mad one. But yeah, on the subject of Saudi, before we get into your Liverpool boys, Riyad Mahrez, mate. 30 mil.
Yeah, close.
What is that?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Surely, if you're any other team, you just go 30 mil. Yes, please, we'll have him.
Yeah, but it's the wages, isn't it? Again,
I don't care, mate.
What? Which team is it?
I don't know, mate. They're
All the same.
I don't know. It's different.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, do you know, for City, it's a bit of a funny one because they're losing a lot of players.
Yeah,
and they've not really replaced too many yet. Well, I'm sure they will buy replacements, but who?
They lose Bernardo, Gundogan, and Mahrez. 3 arguably top players.
I can't see Bernardo going if Mahrez goes. Well, there's links that Walker's going to go to Bayern as well.
Yeah, that's mental, mate.
Like,
for cheap.
But is it one of them where like they've achieved everything they can achieve? They've won the league. They win the league every year. They've won the treble. What more can they do?
We spoke about this, but Walker's still a top player, and he's like 33, 34, and his legs are still solid.
None of them.
That's what I mean.
Like wash.
Any of them would get into any team in the Premier League. Yeah. Any team.
Some money though, isn't it?
Well, you say money obviously, but Gundogan's gone Barca.
Well, he does. He's on big
Bernardo's supposedly going Barca as well, or Saudi.
Been for years.
Like you say, Walker to Munich is a bit City. I mean, I almost want to redo our Premier League predictions. The video's not even out yet. But yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. And obviously, like I said, on the subject Saudi, to your Liverpool boys, mate, Hendo and Big Fab. Was it 50 mil combined?
Absolute madness. Well,
they're the same team.
So it's 40 mil. It's 40 mil for Fabinho.
Yeah, I've seen that.
To one of the 4
Hendo.
that are state back, so they've got the money.
Okay,
right. That looks like that goes through.
That's crap for the other teams then. I didn't.
So that looks like they go through. He didn't go on. He didn't go on our tour. They flew out yesterday.
Neither of them.
No, Fabinho didn't go.
Okay.
So I think that'll get done. Henderson did go, but did you hear? So. You know, it broke. It was like 700 grand a week. Henderson, like wages.
Well, you were joking about last week, 600 grand he wanted or something.
Yeah, 700 grand, right?
I'm like, surely no one's paying that.
No, that was Zaha, mate.
No, you were saying Hendo, 600 grand, and we were laughing about it. And I was like, oh yeah, what?
So 700 grand a week, they apparently offered.
Yeah.
But then they thought they were going to get him on a free. They didn't think they were going to have to pay a fee. So I'm like, how are you affording 700 grand?
Oh, hang on. No, you said he was out of contract.
No, that's Zaha. What are you talking about? You're getting 2 people
mixed up, sure mate. You were talking about Hendo last week.
You're getting mixed up, mate.
Okay.
You're getting mixed up. So 700 grand a week.
I have to rewatch that video.
Definitely get mixed up. 700 grand a week, yeah?
Yeah.
But they can't afford a fee. Like, we'd want 20 mil for him. Why would we let our captain go for free, right? And then I did some research. Their record transfer fee, guess what it is?
Who's Saudi?
This team that want Henderson Gerrard's
their record transfer fee.
Yeah, because it's not one of the 4 that are backed by the state. Okay. It's just like
20 mil.
4 mil. So it doesn't make sense. There's something fishy going on. Like, how can you afford 700 grand a week, but you can't afford a 10, 15 million pound fee?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. So I don't know if that one gets done. He's travelled. They're obviously still trying to do it. I mean, I reckon it'll probably get done for around 15.
Hang on though, isn't that Gerrard's team?
Yeah.
That's fishy, mate. Because why is Gerrard going there if their transfer record's 4 mil?
Yeah, it's mad. So it's
they've been linked with Bear players.
Why would they think they're going to get him? Why would we let our captain, who's got 2 years left on his deal, go on a free? Someone who's going to pay him 700 grand a week and then they can't afford 20 mil. It doesn't make sense. So
about that one.
Not sure about that one. That's really weird. But Fabinho looks like that's going to go through.
40 mil, mate. You'd
40 mil is what we paid for him, I think.
Snatch your
We paid 37 for him. So yeah, take that.
United, basically, our Nana is done, essentially. Was it 55 mil?
About 55, yeah, good signing.
Great signing, mate.
Probably going to be my fantasy goalie, to be fair.
I forgot he was part of that Ajax team back in the day.
Yeah, he's a really good goalie from what I've seen in the Champions League and stuff.
Top tier.
I think he'll make him a bit stronger, yeah. Good signing for them.
Love it. Right, well, there's your transfer roundup for you guys. Remember what we do. Hit the link in the description. Join the Fantasy League. We need their numbers. Get them flooding in, please.
Come on, £300.
Also, if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe, as you do. And what we'll see in the next one, will we? See you in the next one.
Didn't speak about Spurs.
I mean, I've got nothing going on, mate. Harry Kane, basically.
Okay,
That's it.
yeah.
Apparently, PSG have entered the race, but
Oh, jeez.
hey ho, we'll see.
Nah, he's staying. See you later, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.